days of Off the Board with Crystal from Pineapple Papers. This is such a fun series, and by day 3 now there's already tons and tons of videos for you guys to watch and some Instagrammers who are joining along as well. The links are all down below for everybody. Oh, look at my sweet little guy's hands. He loves to help Mommy scrapbook. It's like his favorite thing to do. He loves getting into all the crafty stuff and coloring, and yeah, so cute. I love him. But yes, all the links down below are of people who are playing along every day. So some of us are going to try to do all 30 days. Others are going to hop in whenever they can here and there throughout the month. And then there's also some amazing Instagrammers playing along too. So please go follow those links. There are tons of videos and the list is just going to keep growing and growing all month long. So basically the Off the Board series is just taking inspiration from Pinterest. So it doesn't have to be scrapbooking related. I'm sure if you're a scrapbooker and you're watching these videos, you probably have a Pinterest board filled with your favorite layouts and sketches and all that kind of stuff, and little tips and ideas and tricks. But you could hop into any one of your boards and find some amazing inspiration, whether it's food boards or the DIY boards, or maybe you have a board where you pin color palettes or pictures of different places you want to go on vacation, or I don't know. I have a board for quotes, and I have a board for dance, and I have a board for art, and animals and puppies. So any one of those boards, go through them all and see if you can find something that sparks your imagination and sparks a little bit of creativity, and just go from there and see where you can take it. So today my inspiration is this layout from Sweet Shop Designs. They're actually a digital scrapbooking company. So this in a way is a little bit different for me. I'm not a digital scrapbooker. I was at one time. I actually used to really enjoy doing it, but I love the tactile, like touching the papers and handling the embellishments and sticking things down and getting my hands messy and dirty with the watercolors and that kind of stuff. I just really enjoy that whole process. So I haven't kind of kept up with my digital scrapbooking, but it is a really big industry, and definitely it's a lot of fun editing and playing, and you can reshape and resize things and change colors, and it's a very fun pastime as well. And so when I saw this layout, I knew it would be a lot of fun to create using real paper and doing it in person. Is that the right word? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but using actual paper and sticking it down. So I went into my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit, and I'm using up all of these gorgeous collections that Christy sent me in my big Happy Mail package. And I just thought that this was a really fun, very beautiful collection. I love the colors. I thought that they would work really good. And when I saw those tags, I thought that those tags kind of worked with the idea of banners. So I'm going to go ahead and just start cutting up a whole bunch of banners. They're different widths, they're different lengths. You don't want anything to match too much. I'm not going to cut my picture into banner shapes because I only have the one picture that I wanted to scrapbook, but I definitely want to do this again where I take a whole bunch of pictures and cut them into the banner shape or into tag shapes as well, and kind of scrap lift this layout even more precisely, I guess you could say. But I love how this layout turned out. I think it's so pretty. I love all the soft colors and the corals and the teals and the blues and everything. It just came together so easily. Don't you love when that happens? You have your idea, you're kind of, cutting your pieces out, and then you have to start putting them together, and everything just kind of fits. That always makes me so happy. So I chose a pretty kind of basic background pattern paper for my background, and then I cut out my circle. I didn't measure. You definitely could do that if you wanted this to look really kind of neat and clean and everything lines up properly. I'm not really a measurer, so it didn't matter too much to me. I eyeballed it and I think it looks really good. It kind of takes up the right amount of space that I wanted, and I used the bolder pattern of that coral paper so that it really draws your attention, and that's where your eye goes first, because that is where my picture is going to be. And with all of these banners in different patterns and colors, you kind of want to have something that is that grounding focal point. So I put that down first, and then now you can see I've just taken all the different papers from this collection and cut them really simply. I didn't measure again because I didn't want them all to match. I didn't want one to be half an inch and then an inch and then an inch and a half. I just wanted random width so that everything kind of looks like it just came together. And every little banner is going to be a different height, even within the same colors. I'm kind of tacking them in wherever they fit. And so I just didn't want everything to look really matchy and perfect and measured. And then I also cut some of the tags out of the little cut apart sheet because I thought that those gave a really interesting and kind of different look to them, a different shape to them, but also they have some different patterns to them, and the one has words. So I just thought that that kind of broke up some of the patterns and some of the colors of the banners. And as I'm kind of placing them in, I was trying not to have any kind of repeating pattern going on, but I'm not using tons of different colors. And, obviously there's at least 2 of each pattern. So it's inevitable that you're going to have a couple of colors kind of in the same place together. And so those tags kind of break that up as well. Then I did have that little bunny that I decided to go ahead and cut out. And I'm going to tuck him in there. I think he's just really cute. This picture is a porch photo. It was taken in around Easter time when where we are anyways, the first kind of rounds of porch photos were being taken right as everything was shutting down with the pandemic. So the bunny kind of represents that this is close to Easter and it's springtime, and it's a different shape and a different embellishment than I would normally use. I don't tend to use the bunnies and the swans and all that kind of stuff from the Maggie Holmes collections and from Crate Paper collections, but I thought that it was a nice big bold white background embellishment, and that kind of brings some of the white from the background paper into the photo, and that really helps to create that kind of focal point as well. So it has a strategic reasoning for being there, but it's also just a cute little bunny. And then I went into the embellishments that Christy sent as well. Oh, there's my little guy's hand again. He loves pointing at pictures of all of us. Oh, that's what he's doing. Yeah, he points at our picture and he tells me who everybody is in the picture. So he's pretty sweet. He's learning everybody's names now, and he's best friends with Kaylin. She can't go anywhere without him looking for her and finding her and wanting to be with her. So it's very cute. And he was pointing at Kaylin. But yes, so I went through the embellishments and I pulled out that camera again because it's a different shape and it brings in some of the lighter pink color and the touches of yellow that are in the banners, and so that kind of brings that down into the picture cluster as well. And then there were a couple of those leaves, and I just thought, why not throw those in there? They're a totally different color from anything else, and so again, it's all about bringing the focus towards the photo, which is a little bit busier. When you have lots of people in a photo, it's a little bit busier. I also drew sketchy lines around all of the banners and the semicircle and even the tags, and that helps to break up all of those busy patterns so you can kind of read those a little better and take those all in. And then I finished it off with some sequins and some little teardrops from Studio Katia. The sequins are from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and that's my layout for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until tomorrow, happy scrapping. Bye.